I'm making a bet that you will definitely like the puzzle we solve in today's video. My name is CUBASTIC, and today we solve the puzzle called Casino. One of the most interesting, coolest and brightest puzzle I ever held in my hands. Our task is to put these casino chips in real case, as if you're taking your winnings after a great night you spent in casino. But it's not that easy to do, because even if we try, they fit in such way that they stick out a little. Or not a little. Our task is to make sure that nothing sticks out from above and our prize is in the case. We'll see how it goes. Starting with the case, which is very detailed, even the handle moves, to each of the chips. It's not even one chip, but a whole stack of 5 chips. They correspond to the real size and almost to the real weight. And on the back is the new CUBASTIC logo. Now you'll see it more often. We have 6 chips of different nominal. White is the $1, red is 5, blue is 10, green is 25, yellow is 50, and black is $100. Let's see how I managed to solve this puzzle. Let's try to solve it with timer, and you place your bets in the comments. How long do you think it will take me to solve this puzzle? Let's go. So, 3 pieces fit inside. Accordingly, there is a cube inside in which, at least on one side, fit exactly 3 chips. These 2 pieces increase complexity of this puzzle. They limit the opening so that it's difficult for us to place several parts at once. And even when some parts are already inside, this limiter will seem to prevent us from placing others. So let's check if we can fit 3. 1, 2. Here, as I said before, the third one does not fit anymore, but we can move aside, and it worked. This means that we have 3 by 3 cube inside. And the height is 1, 2, 3. And the height is also 3 chips. Even a little bit more. See, there is a little bit of slack here. Maybe we'll have to use it during the solving. And now, something I like to do. We'll try to think outside the box, or in this puzzle outside the case of the puzzle, and solve it next to our cube. In theory, they should be placed diagonally. But for this we need to measure if they really fit. Let's turn it over. It looks like they fit this way. Let's try to put at least 2 at the bottom. And the other one does not fit. The thing is that I didn't take into account the thickness of the walls. Here the wall has some thickness, and accordingly here too. And if you remove it, turns out that the distance on the diagonal will not be enough to place the 2 parts inside. The main rule of how to solve the majority of puzzles is trying. Nope, I can get this in. It's even hard to twist them inside. I think we need to somehow place 3 at the bottom and 3 at the top. At least I think so. We only have 6, right? And now the most difficult part. See, there is an empty area. The large empty area is no longer available for me, because I won't put a part there because of this limiter. But remember what we did at the beginning, we can move the parts and put them here. And now there are already 4 parts. Only 2 left. It seems not too much, but we remember that on the diagonal, unfortunately, 2 chips won't fit in here, and it's quite difficult to do it. Is it possible to do it at all? We have a small empty space left inside. Where is it? Here it is. Pretty small. 1 chip will definitely not fit there. Also, we have a little space here. Nevertheless, the chip does not fully fit in. The puzzle is actually much smarter than it seems at first glance. And if you want to try to solve this puzzle, gift it yourself so that it evokes unforgettable experience and emotions in you, order this puzzle in my online store. Free worldwide delivery at my Etsy shop. There you can find this puzzle of my author's design, as well as other puzzles such as Safe, Biscuits, or puzzles of famous author. All of them are the most interesting, so order puzzles at my Etsy shop and challenge your mind. Perhaps a good solution would be to find alternative options for way to place these parts inside. For example, like this. Or... you know what else I'm curious about? Let's compare. There's even an illusion here. If we look closer, we can see that, like this, two parts are too wide. But in fact, they equalize the diameter of the chip. So this chip is supposed to be 2 by 1 in size. And they actually have the same height if we put two chips, one on another and one next to them. And if our case is 3 chips in height, it means that we can put one chip horizontally at the height of our case and one vertically, and it will equalize one side. We have 6 sides like this, and we have 6 chips. Maybe we will have to find the full symmetry inside and place the chips the way so that, according to each side of the cube, there is a one chip, a flat side to the adjacent face. Interesting. That is, this side is to the bottom, to the right and to the front one. Accordingly, the same goes to the top, to the right and to the back. To the back, to the left and to the top. It's even difficult to hold together. It looks pretty solid. Maybe it will be correct. Let's try to place it just like that inside of the case. One goes flat here, this goes here, and another one? Well, it looks pretty simple so far. And now, theoretically speaking, we have to place one here, and it just barely fits. Look at this. This is what this little slack for, so that this diagonal chip fits perfectly here. And that's it. One here. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot we have a limitation. And this part will definitely not fit here. So we need to look for another way to insert the chip inside. Or, I don't even know, look for a secret among the chips, maybe one of them of smaller size, for example. I'll leave it to you when you order this puzzle and try to solve it. But I still want to find some options. Look, when we put it, we kept the case in such a way that we have 2 limiters on the left and on the right. What if we do exactly the same, only 2 limiters will be on the front and on the back? Then this chip will go not from this side, but from this one, and theoretically it will not be hindered by anything. Let's try it. Turn it around and go. The first one here, the second one here, then here. Going smooth, huh? Next, and... Understood the issue. It just doesn't fit in here. If we swap them, first here and now here, it seems to be enough space there, but it's not enough. But the top is put, now the side one does not fit. Okay, we'll try to figure it out. "99% sure that this layout option will be correct one. But you will ask me, how to do it if the last chip does not fit in? Here's what I found. When we place one detail, the second one, and the third one, we have the ability to change their positions. We can do this, or even lift this one and make something like this. So we can move the parts using the empty space inside to change their positions. And here our task is to find the right one so everyone can fit in. And even in this position, we can place the chip, if we put it correctly and smoothly, starting like this, and it takes place here. Cool. One doesn't fit, but nevertheless, we can change their positions. Remember I told you? We'll lift the black one, the yellow one inside will fall on its own, and it will change its position. And now we have a free space not here, but on this side. And it still doesn't fit. What if we move this yellow down? Then we will have a space here. And now we can free up space on this side. Wow! There's a move! Look at this! Our 10 is standing vertically, and the $1 like this. Here's the yellow. We'll put it lower by lifting the green. So it went down, and now we have more space here. And now what I was talking about, the 100 goes here and it does not fit again. Damn, but that's very interesting. Let's put down the blue. Change it, lift the white up. We can turn this over. And the space that we freed from the white, we'll lower it down and see what has changed. Oh, I got it. I had to lower the blue first. Now I just need to lift the white like that. Yellow goes down. Here it is. White moves, green moves, and a free space for red. BAM! 20 minutes! We did it! Cool. I adore the feeling when you solve puzzles. And here we are leaving this questionable establishment with huge jackpot. But the most important thing is the emotions I got. I really liked it, and I can say that this way you can even accidentally solve this puzzle. But it's very cool when you understand how the situation inside changes step by step. That's why I love puzzles. I wish each of you to find a way to solve this bright and very difficult puzzle. I remind you that the link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. Order this puzzle and any others, and don't be worried about the quality and interest of my puzzles. I have selected those puzzles for 10 years. I've solved thousands of different of them to choose the most interesting ones for you. We'll see you soon. Good luck. Bye.